radio communication for the Coast Guard. Communication, hailing, and distress signals. When the Coast Guard comes up online, if you're hailing them, they will transfer you over to channel 10. A common response by professionals returning a radio check might be 5x5 or 4x4. What they mean by that is the information, if you're very loud, it's a 5 or a 4, depending on their particular scale, and how clear you are is the other number they're giving you. So 5x5 works, and they say 5x2, which means that you're coming in very loudly, but you have a lot of static on your line. We have a successful radio check, and now we're going to finish checking the rest of our safety gear, make sure we're ready to leave the dock. Before we start this engine, this particular engine is a 4-stroke engine. If it was a 2-stroke engine, what we would want to make sure of is that our oil reservoirs, generally back in this area, our oil reservoirs are filled, which would be the oil which mixes in with the fuel to make sure that we have proper lubrication on the engine. We want to make sure, in addition to fuel levels, we have oil. Once we start the engine, we want to come back and look and make sure we have what they call a telltale water sign. That tells me that I have cooling going on in the engine. That's not the actual exhaust, it's just for me to have a visual. I see that I have my telltale, so my engine is cooling. I'm going to let this engine warm up. It's always a good idea to let your engine warm up to operating temperature before you leave the slip. As my engine's warming up, I'm going to finish my safety checklist. I like to refer to this part of the safety checklist as the butterfly checklist. This is the part that if you got pulled over by a marine authority, you would have butterflies in your stomach wondering if you had everything up here. It's easiest and safest just to make sure you've got it before you leave the dock. Let's go through that right now. Again, written down, not a crime. It's actually very smart and very safe to do it this way. I do it like that, and I do this for a living. First thing, everyone has a personal association line. Life jacket is also referred to as a PMD. Let me also say, in this particular video, we are